꿈이야.
사람이 너무 필요해. 안 돼, 어디 있는지도 몰라.
사라질 거라고 하셨습니다.
Hey everyone, welcome to G Then's channel. On this channel, we'll be talking about the hits, films, and drama. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to like this video. Episode 12 of Whenthephonerings starts with Hee-ju having a nightmare of Sa-eon getting shot by the kidnapper. She wakes up from the dream, but her reality is not any less hurtful. Sa-eon has disappeared for the past 6 months. No one knows where he is.
네, 어디 있는지도 몰라.
6 months ago, Hyuk-jin called Hee-ju and informed her that Sa-eon donated all his inheritance to different charities. He also quit his job and went MIA.
어디예요? 제가 지금 바로 갈게요.
중요한 건 그 자식 여기 안 왔어.
Oh my god, where he's gone! The scene back to the moment when the police killed the real Paik Sa-eon on the fateful night when he threatened Hee-ju and her husband. Thanks God to let them save. Kyu-jin could never forgive herself for not protecting her son. She was sentenced to life imprisonment.
피고인 심규진을 무기징역에 처한다.
But she appealed and asked for a death sentence.
엄마!
In her last conversation with her true son, she confessed her regrets and wished she had protected him from Paik Jang-ho.
그때 널 지켰다면 그렇게 잃지 않았을 텐데.
Park Ui-hyung, who also safe, he denounced his family and announced that he would live an ordinary life.
인간 배경으로 다시 서려고 합니다.
Mr. Min was the only one who was truly remorseful and was jailed for 5 years. 6 months later, Hee-ju still searches for clues about Sa-eon's whereabouts, but she found nothing.
세상에서 자취를 감췄다.
또 오셨네요.
잘 지냈어요?
Visiting Dojae in prison, she learns that Sa-eon planned to disappear after seeking revenge on the Baek family, but changed his mind after meeting her.
분명 다른 이유가 있을 겁니다.
While walking out, Hee-ju met Kang Young-woo, who was also on his way to visit Park Dojae. Kang Young-woo shared that Sa-eon once asked him how to become a good husband. During Christmas, Hee-ju invited her father to dine at a tonkatsu restaurant he often took her to when she was a child.
또 오셨네요?
In this moment, Hee-ju also discovered that Sa-eon had once brought her father to this restaurant on his birthday.
우리 사위.
This made Hee-ju imagine the moment when her father eating together with her husband. Ina visited Hee-ju and invited her to go out and enjoy Christmas together. However, Hee-ju declined the invitation.
언제까지 이 집에 있을 거야? 벌써 6개월이나 지났어.
Hee-ju told Ina that she couldn't believe Sa-eon had left her. On the last night Sa-eon was with her, everything seemed perfectly fine.
희주야, 꿈이야.
Ina told Hee-ju that Sa-eon would never return, which made Hee-ju realize that Ina knew something.
나 그 사람이 너무 필요해.
On the way home, Ina recalled the moment when Sa-eon asked her to meet him at the place where his younger sibling was buried. Hee-ju received a call from an unknown number, but when she answered it, there was no response. Hee-ju gets a clue when she receives a letter from Argan, thanking her for donating 2 billion won to a sign language school. She meets with Hyuk-jin and asks him about his time as a soldier with Sa-eon in Argan.
듣기 전에 나 안 가요.
Hyuk-jin tells her that Sa-eon had a special spot to watch sunsets in Argan. She decides to visit the war-torn country to look for Sa-eon.
거기 죽이는 선셋 스팟이 있거든요.
Hee-ju meets with the principal and asks about the best spot to watch the sunset, but the principal forbids her from going there.
You'll be killed if you go there.
Even against multiple advice, she insists on going to Sa-eon's old sunset spot. She ends up getting kidnapped by the rebels. A stubborn girl. Thank you, God. Fortunately, she was saved by someone. And that person was Park Sa-eon, her husband.
네가 여기 있어.
Finding Sa-eon, Hee-ju threw her angry to him, He admits that he felt guilty after learning Paik Jang-ho killed Heeju's brother. He thought Heeju was pretending not to know the truth for his sake.
아니 벌을 줘도 내가 줘야지. 나한테 받아야지.
Heeju reminds him that they have lost enough time misunderstanding each other and she is done waiting. She passionately embraces and kisses Sa-eon, and they end up making love. Who agrees that MBC should air BTS for this scene? After a hot night, Sa-eon admits that he donated to the sign language school because he's planning to divorce Heeju, but he's actually planning to remarry her under his new name. Sa-eon changes his name to Baek Yooyeon and remarries Heeju. They move to a new place and invite their close friends to celebrate their union.
유일한 사랑할 년.
너 이런 놈이었냐?
It is at this party that Yoo-ri announces her engagement to Sang-woo.
결혼해요.
축하합니다.
Later, Heeju talks to her family and her parents give her their blessings. After everything that has happened, Heeju is ready to forgive her parents, but hopes to take the relationship slow.
잘 살아. 그러니까 오래오래 행복하게 잘 살아.
She also forgives Aina and encourages her to forget the past and find her happiness.
나 행복해. 언니도 행복해질 자격 있어.
Heeju gets a new job as a sign language interpreter at the broadcast station. Yoo-yeon gets a new job as a state negotiator and is sent on an impromptu mission, causing Heeju to worry.
여보세요?
The show ends with Yoo-yeon calling Heeju back after succeeding in his recent mission.
귀국합니다.
Surprisingly, Do-jae is working as Yoo-yeon's assistant.
출발 준비 다 됐습니다.
He calling her 406, as he wants she is to be opened like 406. So when she is angry, he can know that he has done something wrong.
내 아내가 참지 않는 게 난 좋으니까. 잔소리도 하십시오.
Heeju agrees to keep it real with him always and asks that he safely return to her.
당장 내 곁으로.
지금 가요.
Were you satisfied with the ending? What did you love most about this show? For me, the whole Argan storyline felt too dramatic and unnecessary. We could have used more lovey-dovey scenes that were not imaginary. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.